According to one account, Sandro Filippepi, the son of the tanner Mariano di Giovanni Filippepi, inherited the nickname Botticelli, Little Barrel, from his portly elder brother Giovanni. According to another account, he was given this nickname by the goldsmith Antonio, with whom the young man had trained for 2 mastitis years. Then, from 1462, Sandro spent 5 years studying under the great Florentine artist Filippo Lippi, and after Lippi's departure for Spoleto, Botticelli joined the workshop of Andrea Verrocchio. At that time, the ruler of Florence, Cosimo de' Medici, decided to re-establish Plato's academy in Florence. The philosopher and humanist Marsilio Ficino was appointed head of the academy. Cosimo's son, Lorenzo the Magnificent, also studied at the academy. Sandro Botticelli attended it, too. The painting Spring was commissioned by Lorenzo the Magnificent from Botticelli as a wedding gift for his 17-year-old nephew, Lorenzo di Pierfrancesco. The painting contains certain light-hearted pieces of advice that are typically offered to newlyweds. These wishes and instructions are expressed in an allegorical form characteristic of the intellectuals of the Florentine court. The painting was placed in the couple's bedchamber. According to the wishes depicted, the couple's life is to unfold in a beautiful, fruitful orange grove surrounded by flowers. Flora herself, the ancient Roman goddess of spring and the blossoming of gardens and fields, scatters flowers before them. According to Greek mythology, Flora was the transformed Chloris, fleeing from Zephyr, the devastating god of the west winds. The painting is based on Ovid's poem, Fasti. My name is Flora, but I was once Chloris. One spring day I caught Zephyr's eye, I fled, he flew after me. He was stronger than I. Yet Zephyr made amends for his violence by making me his bride, and I never complain of our marriage. I bask eternally in spring. Spring is the finest season. All the trees are green, the whole earth turns green. The charities follow behind, weaving wreaths and garlands. Botticelli depicted the story of Flora's origin as an introduction on the right-hand side of the Schind painting. On the left-hand side of the painting, in the guise of Mercury, he depicted the young, half-naked Lorenzo di Pierfrancesco, who, with the caduceus, a staff possessing conciliatory properties, dispels the clouds threatening the approaching idol. The young man's other hand rests on his hip, where a sword lies in its scabbard, a hint that family life should proceed without sharp conflicts. On the one hand, this is the case. On the other, the sword symbolizes masculine strength, so essential to a woman's happiness. In the midst of the dancing charities, the bride, Semiramis Appiani, a representative of a noble family, takes on the role of Euphrosyne. The lovely girl gazes expectantly at her husband, whilst the other 2 graces, Aglaea and Thalia, have intertwined their fingers above their friend's head as a symbol of the eternal love, awaiting her. And finally, the central part of the painting is occupied by Venus, the goddess of beauty and prosperity. In the painting, she is depicted as a wise mother blessing her daughter for a bright future. Above Venus's head, Cupid has aimed a flaming arrow towards Semiramis to set the beauty's heart ablaze with passionate fire.